Well, this ain't good, right? We're going to talk about what's happening today with Biden's big fall as he was going up these steps to Air Force One. I'll show you the video. We'll go over all the reaction and everything you need to know. But as you can tell, that's not a great moment for the President of the United States. And it's not the first time it's happened either. Let's go to the tape. Everything started off innocently enough. This is Biden coming off Marine One. That's the president's chopper. He's having a discussion with somebody here as he makes his way across the tarmac. This is the way to travel, folks. Off your private chopper, onto your private plane, and back up into the air. There's only one problem. You have to be fit enough to be able to walk up the steps. Let's see how this goes. Here goes Biden to start up the staircase for Air Force One. Oof! Oof! Oh, and he's down! He looks to be okay. Making his way back up and into Air Force One. And let's go back to that. I like how he still does the salute. He still gives you that. I'm all right, folks. He understands the gravity of what he just did. That stumble tumble. I mean, that was bad. There's people who are worried about the fit and fitness of the president. This is nothing new. Don't pretend like it is because this is your guy now. This happens all the time. Is the president healthy enough to be in office? It's a question people often ask. And a lot of these questions head toward Biden because he's so accelerated in age and seems to be slipping a little bit from time to time mentally. But now he's literally slipping down the steps 1, 2, 3, and all the way down. Tries to get himself back up. And then give him that big salute. We're going to go to the reaction in just one moment here as Biden salutes us. There were excuses very quickly into this. This is the White House Communications Director, Kate Bedingfield, and she says, I know folks have seen that President Biden slipped on his way up the stairs to Air Force One, but I'm happy to report that he's just fine and did not even require any attention from the medical team who travels with him. Nothing more than a misstep on the stairs. So we got, all right, there's our excuse. Just a misstep on the stairs. No big deal. Everything is fine. This stuff happens. You could see some of the other shots here where they captured the president as he was falling down in various stages of the drop. And many other people were comparing this to previous questioning of the president's health. Now, there's a new excuse for why Biden fell. I'm going to tell you that in just a moment. But just so you know, this isn't unprecedented. Remember when Trump was in office? Well, you probably remember that. But when Trump was in office, you remember where he was walking down this ramp, this ramp that was pretty, it wasn't very steep, I guess I should say. And as he's walking down it, he's going very slow. And CNN, look at the chyron. Trump's unsteady walk arm lift raise health questions. This is what they said about President Trump, and here they are.
I want to discuss this now with CNN's political reporter and editor-at-large, Chris Cillizza. You have a .com piece out today on CNN.com, and you lay out why this story should matter. Tell us.
It matters when it's Trump,
I mean,
right?
A couple obvious things, Brianna. Number one is Donald Trump is 74 years old. Obviously, his birthday was on Sunday.
Biden's
He's the
older.
oldest person ever elected to a first term as president. Two, we know so little about Donald Trump's past medical history. Remember, this is someone who the entirety of his medical history was a 2015 letter by his personal doctor saying that he would be the most physically fit person ever to be president. A letter, I'll note, that the doctor has since said was
And here's the footage
dictated to him by
at West
Donald
Point where
Trump.
Trump was just
So
kind of
we
shuffling and going down the stairs. CNN thought it was important then. There are a lot of takes on this. The thing I'm seeing now as a response is that the president was in this position because of the wind. The wind is what did him in. So let's watch this one last time before we get to your thoughts on what's happening here with this video. Was it the wind that did him in? I'm going to be fair here and go back to right before he goes on the stairs because there is a bit of wind blowing. You can see his shirt moving up. There's some wind kicking. Right here, I don't see any real gusts of wind. I mean, nobody else is blowing around or falling down. And everybody else made it up the stairs without falling down 3 times like Biden did. And you have to ask yourself, was it really the wind? What do you think about this? Is this much ado about nothing? Is this something where, hey, he's fine, don't worry about it, let's take the White House line? Or is this yet another example when you see President Biden of his age showing in his presidency as he trips his way up onto Air Force One? Let me know what you think. If you like this video, share it with your friends. I'd, of course, appreciate that. I always love to read your comments, so keep those coming in. And if you haven't done it now, take this time, this moment right here to follow the page. Videos like this, news videos, whatever is happening and buzzing in the world is right here on this page. So follow along on Facebook. Hit that follow button at facebook.com/thenewsjunkie or subscribe on YouTube, and we'll see you again real soon.